I realize Aaron Donald also plays defense. I think Chase Young might be the best defensive player in the league.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, he surpassed Zayvon Collins, Jeff.
Zayvon Collins is already in the Hall of Fame.
Hasn't played one game, and he's got him in the Hall of Fame already.
Jeff's got the tickets printed.
You know I'm doing this just for your benefit, right?
I know.
That's what that's about, right?
I know. But, okay, so you have Washington. Who's the second team?
Dallas. Yeah, for sure Dallas. The other two teams.
The Giants and the Eagles.
Like bad.
Yeah.
You can't win with an Alabama quarterback, and that's what Jalen Hurts is.
Well, don't say that because your team has an Alabama quarterback.
Yeah, but we have a coach that might be able to overcome having an Alabama quarterback.
I picked them to win the division.
He
Patriots.
did. All right, so you got that. So what do you have in the AFC? Who do you have winning the division, and who do you have going dead last?
Dude, I don't care. You call me a homer. You can go. You can bite me. Patriots win. Defense, baby.
How many games to win?
I actually think they can get to 12 wins.
I said that. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, I don't know about 12 games.
And by the way, I'm also the same one last year. Before you go, that's crazy. I called the 7-9 season last year. What were they?
7-9.
Mm-hmm. 7-9. The Patriots don't have necessarily one of the hardest schedules. Like that whole division, they play the same schedule essentially, other than that extra game, and it's not the hardest. No. So I think they can get to 12 wins.
Well, their division is pretty hard. I mean, the Bills are good. The Dolphins are going to give them problems, and the Jets will always give the Patriots.
They were 7-9 with a quarterback. Dude, Cam Newton shouldn't even be allowed to have hands to throw a football. There's a reason why I think Cam asked for his release. I think they said Mac Jones to start. He was like, get me out of here. And you don't see anybody jumping to sign him, do you?
No, I don't think
no one's lining up to sign him, are they?
No.
He was the worst quarterback in the league last year. Name a worse one.
Andy Dalton.
No, Andy Dalton even played.
Andy Dalton did a fine job in a bad situation.
I'm joking.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
In a bad situation.
So How dare you come for Ginger Hercules? How dare you?
All right, so you got Patriots number 1. Who's your number 2 team in the NFC East?
Buffalo.
Why is that?
Josh Allen is the most underrated quarterback in the league.
Interesting. And you thought he was going to have a bad season.
I didn't say bad season.
Everyone talks about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, and he's only good because he runs. Josh Allen had more rushing touchdowns.
Listen, when you're saying somebody's taking steps back, it's a bad season. You're supposed to take steps forward. You said that Josh Allen's going to take steps back.
He's not going to have the season he had last year.
So that means
down season, not
he's
bad.
having a bad season.
Josh Allen is an emerging superstar. Sorry, he's a top.
I didn't say
Josh
bad
Allen
season.
Is a top 10 quarterback easily.
Okay, so you have Buffalo. How many wins?
I'd say Buffalo gets 11.
Okay, your third team in the division.
Oh, your Miami Dolphins.
That's not mine.
It was a trick.
It's not tricking me. I know what he already told me.
Speedy sniffed it out. He's smarter than you.
I don't know about that. I know exactly where you were going with that, smart ass. Anyways,
listen, I don't think the top of the division is a little muddy because I think the Patriots are going to be good, the Bills are going to be good, like that kind of. The bottom of the division, I think, is a little easier because I think Miami was a pretty good team last year. I think they got a little better.
They don't have a quarterback.
The Jets certainly got better, but they're starting from a 2-win season.
Yeah.
The Dolphins were a 10-win team last year or something, 11-win team.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't make sense to me to just say, the Jets, they got Elijah Vera Tucker. They're going to be amazing.
No, I think they're going to be much better than they were, obviously, and I don't think this was the year.
I think their injuries on defense are going to hurt them.
Well, we talked about that already. So you have the Dolphins winning how many games?
15.
No, you just had them in third place. They're not winning 15. How many games? 9, 8, 10?
Yeah, probably around 9 wins.
Okay, and the Jets, 7, 6?
Oh, no. I have them winning 3 football games.
Really?
Wow.
Well, that's crazy. I don't think they're going to
3 football games.
I figured that's what you're good at. All right, AFC.
And 2 of them are going to be by COVID forfeit.
All right. Your NFC North. Who do you got winning the division? AFC North. Who do you got winning in the division?
I got Cleveland.
Wow.
Cleveland.
I'll take the Cleveland. It's Cleveland Steamers. Yeah, they're terrific.
Okay, and what is their record?
I think Cleveland can get to 13 wins.
13 wins. Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. Who do you have second?
I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Baltimore wins.
Let's just say 11.
Okay.
I don't know what their schedule. I don't have their schedules, and I'm not
It's fine.
looking at
You
it.
can-
So, like, I'm literally just throwing darts at
That's
wins.
fine. That's
AFC
fine.
West and NFC North for them.
You're pretty
Right,
much
but
on
I'm
target.
just throwing darts, really.
You're pretty
you
much
know?
on target on what we're all predicting what the records are going to be. Okay, who do you got third and fourth?
I'm going to go Pittsburgh and then Cincinnati.
That's what I had.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh dead last this year.
But I had Baltimore winning the
I think the
division.
Bengals are going to be a lot better than anybody thinks they're going to be this year. I think they're going to be explosive offensively. They might even squeak out wins that nobody expects them to squeak out. So, as Joe Burrow stays healthy, they're going to be in a lot of these games.
It's a big if.
Yeah, if they can keep him on his feet.
They still have no offensive line. They didn't really address it.
No, but they are a little bit better offensive on the offensive line this year. Not
Then
much.
what?
What do you mean? Then what? They were better from what they were last year. They're much better. I mean, last year they had 3 guys on a line that were
They're
third-tier
a
players.
pile of steaming doggy doo-doo.
Well, Williams is playing this year. He's healthy. They've got some pieces. It's not like they're completely terrible. All right, let's go into the NFC South. Beef.
NFC South. Well, obviously with the Tampa Buccaneers, they have the same team back, so they're going to win a division. I mean, there's nothing really to say about them. Super Bowl contenders, champions. They'll win a division easily. Probably 13, 14 games. Then I don't even know who I'm picking.
Do it
next.
to him, Beeve. Do it to him. Put it on him.
No.
You're the Sultan of coleslaw. Put it on him.
The Sultan of coleslaw.
Or as Snug likes to say, the Princess of Pickle Loaf.
I can't.
The Prince of Potato Salad. Put it on him.
Next, I'm going to go with Carolina
do it to
Panthers.
him. Do it to him,
Carolina
Beeve.
Panthers are finishing second.
Wow. What the-
Yes.
Yes,
Do it
they
to
are.
him.
Sam Darnold. I'm telling you right now. Watch,
Yes.
watch. You guys got
He's
weapons.
the
They got a
resemblance of
running
He-Man.
back. I'm telling you right now, Carolina Panthers will be number 2.
Resemblance of what?
Carolina Panthers will finish
No,
second.
what Jeff said. Resemblance of what?
Oh God! And
He
I'm
looks
gonna,
like He-Man.
hey, man. Then I'm gonna go with
The Sultan of coleslaw.
Then I'm gonna go with the Falcons, and the Saints are gonna be dead last.
Ooh, Saints dead last.
Saints dead last.
Yes, they don't have a quarterback.
Oh, come on.
No quarterback.
They have Kamara. They still have Michael Thomas. They're there.
They have Jameis Winston throwing them the damn
That's
ball.
fine.
He sucks.
They have a good offensive line. Their defense is very good.
Winston is not good.
It doesn't matter.
They're gonna lose a lot of games because of all of his turnovers that he's gonna throw.
I think they're going to win a lot more
Nope.
than you think they're going to.
Nope.
All right, Speedy.
All right, before I get to mine, I'll just read some of the comments. Snug says, LMAO, the surprise at the Beeves house is what got him on the MEC2 list. Carl says, this guy making a lot of mistakes, referring to Baker Mayfield as Beef speaking in the second person. Snug says, this is the best time to get fired right after the afternoon extension. Carl says, Browns were still a play away from beating Chiefs. There were a couple things away from beating the Chiefs. Errol, you said that the Ravens will win the division with 11 wins?
Yes, 11 wins.
Cowboys win 10 games. Jesus. Snug says, is Dak Prescott planning on putting his foot on backwards again this year? Carl says, scam
Probably.
Newton. Snug says, the Cowboys were pretty excited about Newton for a minute when he got cut. The Dolphins are better than people think. Carl says, Dolphins 9-8 and 6-11.
Didn't they just sign Will Greer, though?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
And then Jets
So
6.
they passed on Cam.
Yes, for a backup
Think
Panthers
about this. Think
quarterback.
about this. A team that employed Cooper Rush doesn't think Cam Newton can play quarterback.
Carl also says, Jets 6-11 at best. Snug says,
That's what
element.
I think in a bad year it's 6-11. In a good year they win 8. That's what I think.
Snug says, LMAO, look like Earl is headed to Kenny's house. Carl says, Jamar Chase struggling to catch. Snug says,
Hold on.
emojis.
Jamar Chase, this is preseason. Preseason. I'm telling you, Jamar Chase is not going to struggle throughout the season.
No, he's gonna
catching
be-
the ball.
he's gonna be good.
He's going to be fun to watch.
gonna be
I
Very good.
So I think you guys are going out of your mind thinking that because preseason it means Jamar Chase is going to be a bust. Go ahead.
Snug says, the mayor of macaroni salad. And Ben giving us an upset alert. Minnesota ahead of Ohio State 14-10 in the third quarter right now.
It is an upset.
Yeah, I
right now.
know. Terrible.
All right, so
I laid 14 points in that game. I'm cooked.
yeah, that's not good, Jeff. That is not good. All right, so NFC South, last place for me is the Falcons. Their offense is nice, but they're very one-dimensional. Their running game, I still don't really trust. Mike Davis has his flashes here and there. He's on, I think, his sixth team already in his career, but he's anything special. Those backup running backs, nothing special. Their passing game's good, but that's about it. So they're last, probably, I'll say a 5-12 team. The Panthers, I think, will be third. They're going to be a good team. I think they're going to hang around. I'll say 8 wins for them. They're going to be a lot better because they were, like Jeff, like you were saying about the Jaguars, the Panthers were another team that played a lot of close games and played well against good teams. So I think they'll get better. I think they got better on defense. I love the pick of J.C. Horn. Douglas. Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin had a great year. I almost said Joe Douglas. Sorry. They got Shaq Thompson still. Nice front seven they got. And
See how nobody cuts you off when you make a mistake? Maybe you should learn how to do that.
The Beef was the one to cut you off earlier.
No,
I didn't cut him off.
You like to step in when I make a mistake.
I asked him a question.
Spit
I
it
didn't
out.
cut him off.
Spit out.
Dude, if people stepped in every time you made a mistake, there wouldn't even be a show.
Yeah. Kiss my ass. You're like doggy doo-doo, okay? Now, go ahead.
The offensive line should be a little better, I think. I think the second year of Matt Rule's system, it'll be a lot better for these receivers, and McCaffrey being back, I think, is the big deal. So the Panthers, I think, 8-9. They'll be third place. Saints are still second. I don't think they'll be last, Beef. They'll still be a good team. They're one of my first teams out of the playoffs. That defense is still good, but it got a lot worse losing Sheldon Rankins.
They don't have a quarterback.
Losing Trey Hendrickson. Yes, but I think Sean Payton will
We've
help.
seen teams win without topping.
Jameis Winston is not good.
Jameis isn't that bad. You make
He's
it
not
seem
that
like
good.
But you're making him out to be horrible.
I'm not saying he's horrible. He's just...
They can win with Jameis.
The guy turns over the ball.
They have Alvin Kamara.
Yeah,
No.
And Kamara's going to be very good. But the problem is they just don't have a lot of depth, and that's the only thing that concerns with the Saints' offense.
And they're
Their
still
defense,
missing Michael Thomas, too.
Michael Thomas, we'll see if he's there the whole season. Right now, he's going to play, so I think they'll win some games early in the season. They'll be competitive, and I think they'll be one of the first teams out. That defense scares me a little just because they lost the pass rush they did, and their secondary depth is still not great. So I'll say 9-8, second place, and then the Buccaneers will win the division. I think they're the number one seed in the NFC. They're very complete. 13-4, I'll say for them. Like Jeff was saying, they might start a little slow, but I think they'll get it going later. That team is just so complete, and really they didn't get any worse. So,
but they're older. They're an older team. And all it takes is one injury, and that could really affect that team.
That goes for any team.
But they're an old team. Their defense, their front seven, they've got 3 older players on that defense. They have their offense. Yes, Mike Evans. They have obviously young wide receivers on that team. Godwin's young, but then they have Gronkowski. They have
but Gronkowski's more of a blocker now.
Fournette, who can't stay healthy ever. And if they
Don't
lose
matter.
him,
They're getting that other tight end back too. No, the kid they lost the second week of the season.
yeah, they're going to lose their number one pick, the first-round draft pick from Alabama.
Howard,
yeah. Howard.
No, who?
Howard.
Yeah. O.J. Howard, yeah.
So I got the Falcons, the Falcons rookie coach, Matt Ryan. This team is going to be offensively explosive. Kyle Pitts is going to have a great year. I think he's going to be fun to watch. But they don't have Julio Jones, Dan, and obviously Calvin Ridley is going to have to take a step forward. And last year when he was the number one guy at one point of the year. He didn't take 2 steps forward. He took 2 steps back. So I don't know what this team offensively is going to be. I think the coach is going to help them offensively with his new schemes. And their running game is always good. I don't know what it's going to be, but we saw what this team was when they were fully complete offensively. Defensively, I think the Falcons are going to be horrible. They've been horrible. They need to add some offensive help. They did it in the draft somewhat, but for some reason, drafting as high as they did, they went after offensive players. It made absolutely no sense. So the Falcons won't win more than 4 to 5 games. So I think they're right where they were last year. The Panthers are definitely the third-place team. I don't think they're winning 8 games. I think they'll start off very strong like they did last year.
Bias.
No, I'm not being biased. I think they're going to start. Okay, whatever. I'm biased. I think they're winning.
Do you know how
I think
majestic
they're losing.
he's going to look in that uniform?
I think he's going to lose. I think he's going to lose his first game against the Jets. Okay, so
he throws for 403 tutters.
All right, I can't wait until you're wrong about that.
403 tutters.
Can't wait until I laugh in your face. But anyways, I don't think the Panthers are going to win more than 7 games this year. I think they have some good offensive players on that team. I don't know what Robbie Anderson is. He played very well last year. We don't know what he's going to be a second year with Sam Darnold. He played well with Sam Darnold over there, but he also talked crap about Sam Darnold when he went over there to Carolina. I don't know if that's going to affect their relationship moving forward. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, if he stays healthy, it's going to be fun to watch. I think he's one of the best running backs in the league, if not the best, most explosive running back in the league. So I expect him to stay healthy and see some great things from him. Defensively, This team, we don't know what they are defensively. Last year, they weren't very good. They got better in the offseason in their front seven, but still, I'm not going to say this defense is that much better where you're going to say, wow, they're so much better than they were last year. So I say they win 7 games.